Hello everyone, my name is Indah Natalia Grace from Bandung Institute of Technology. I'm here to deliver my studies about wood waste converted to liquid smoke as a biofertilizer for Arabica coffee seedlings. As for the background, Indonesia is one of the active exporters of logs and sawn timber. The volume of wood always increases every year. In 2019, Indonesia exported more than 45.8 million meter cubic of logs and sawn timber volume of more than 2.5 million meter cubic. And every wood industry will produce wood waste. The potential for plywood industrial wood waste reaches 60%, while in the sawmill industry it is around 50.2% of the processed raw materials. The problem is the potential, where raw materials in the form of waste can be produced into liquid smoke. And the liquid smoke itself has many benefits, one of them including as a biofertilizer and biopesticide for various types of plants. The objective of the study is to determine the characteristic of the liquid smoke of Syrian wood waste and its application as biofertilizer on Arabica coffee seedlings. For the preparation methods, the first one is liquid smoke preparation. The wood waste is prepared and cleaned of dirt and then proceed with pyrolysis method. The pyrolysis takes place in a pyrolysis reactor with temperature 400 to 455 degrees Celsius for 4 to 5 hours. And then the combustion smoke is condensed with a condenser. And for liquid smoke, chemical characteristic analysis is done in GCMS. And for the liquid smoke physical characteristic analysis is done with the organoleptic test. The parameter measured for the organoleptic test were color, aroma, and precipitate. And for the concentration ratio, the concentration made are 2%, 2.5%, and 3%. Concentration is made by mixing liquid smoke and aqueous. The ratio used is volume per volume. For the plot determination in the field, the coffee plants used are coffee seedling aged 6 months. Each treatment is repeated 3 times, and each plot consists 6 plants with spacing of 15 times 20 centimeter, and the distance between plots is 20 centimeter. Then each plot is given description of the treatment code. As for the liquid smoke application, the liquid smoke is applied to coffee seedlings once a week in the morning for 8 weeks. The application of liquid smoke is done by spraying on the ground 3 times and on the top of the plants 3 times as well. And now the testing methods. The coffee seedling height measurement is tested by seedling height growth. Is measured from the ground line to the growing point using a measuring line. Measurement of seedling height is carried out at intervals of 1 week for 8 weeks. For the coffee seedling stem diameter measurement, the increase in rod diameter is measured using a digital caliper, and the measurement of the increase in stem diameter is carried out at intervals of 1 week for 8 weeks. And last one for the seedling total leaves measurement, the increase in the number of leaves is carried out by counting the leaves of the seedling for 8 weeks. As for the results, nitrogen and potassium function as macronutrients, and phenyl and acetic acid function as pest and disease prevention. And these compounds are found in the sawn liquid smoke, as you can see on the table. Phenyl and acid contents are both compounds that have role as antimicrobial substances. All characteristic meets the Japanese standard for liquid smoke as biofertilizer, except for transparency, to which can be removed by further purification. Liquid smoke from Syrian wood waste contains 23 compounds. Retention time occurs at 3.61 to 22.14, and it contains 26.7 phenol content and 10.3% of acid content. The compounds that can affect growth of coffee seedlings are acetic acid, propanedioic acid, palmitic acid, and cyclohexanol. All seedlings that are being applied with liquid smoke shows better results than the ones that are not. This shows that sawnwood liquid smoke can be used as biofertilizer because of the compounds that has mentioned before. Element K is one of the most important elements in stimulating plant growth, and the nitrogen itself is required in greater quantities and is the nutrient for the growth and development for coffee. As for the concussion, The first one, Surian would meet Japanese standards. Surian liquid smoke contains acetic acid, phenol, nitrogen, and potassium, which are potential for biofertilizers. The GCMS results shows that the compounds that could affect growth of coffee seedlings in the liquid smoke of Surian soundwood waste are acetic acid, propendioic acid, palmitic acid, oleic acid, and cyclohexanol. The effectiveness of liquid smoke from sawnwood waste for the increase in height and stem diameter are obtained at a concentration of 2.5%. As for the highest number of leaves and of coffee seedlings is obtained at concentration of 2%. Here are the references that are being used in this study. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching.